Ladies and gentlemen, it is a special time. It is All-Star Weekend. That is right. It's your boy here, Sim. Jazz fan, data analyst, looking to have another watch along, but this time we're going to go for the Rising Stars game. That's right. And I now have a leg in the game, and his name is Ace Bailey, the guy in the thumbnail. I got a stake in this as a Jazz fan, as you can see right here. I know we are become very famous based on a few tanking allegations. So, but nevertheless, I do want to see what my boy Ace Bailey is going to do in this game. Well, in these, hopefully he makes it to the Rising Stars Finals game. But overall, I am really looking to see on how well these young players do against one another in this format. Last year, I really liked the Rising Stars format. The year before that, I also really liked the Rising Stars format. The fact that they also include the G League guys as well. I think it's really, really good to see this. It's a shame now we're not going to get the guys go up there and actually go up against the NBA, more of the senior players, and see potentially what they can do. Because I thought last year that was kind of pretty interesting. I know there were a lot of people that complained about it, but for me, I'm like, if there's anybody that's going to help convince some of these guys to go out there and play hard, it's going to be either the G League guys or these super young, talented guys here. And for me, I have no problem with that. And right now, the celebrity game is coming to an end, thank God. We're going to sit here. We're going to have fun. It's not going to be too seriously. But I'll take it. Come on. Let's get the celebrity stuff out the way. Let's get to the real action now. Come on now. I can honestly say I have no interest in the celebrity stuff. I've been laying there at home waiting for this to finish. All right, the celebrity game is finished. Like, hold on, what is this? No. I need. Whoa. Okay, all right. Rising Stars game's here now. See, I hate when they do this, right? Like, because the other game went overtime, all the prep leading to the Rising Stars game, like I haven't seen, I haven't even been involved in it. But here we go now. Rising Stars coming out right now. Here we go. All right, hold on. I got to pump up my volume. Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance, for the millions watching home, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Team Melo, Jeremiah Fizz, Dylan Harper, Stefan Castle, Colin Murray Boyles, and then Team Austin, you got Elijah Martin, Sean East II, Jamar Young, Hanson Yang, Jan Conan Niederhausen, Ron Harper Jr., and somebody else. All I know one thing is Ace Bailey is Team Melo. So you know I'm Team Melo up in this beat. You know it. All right. All right, game has gotten started now. Who is that? Is that Jan Conan? Is that Jan Hansen? No, it isn't. That G League team is going at it right now. Really liking the performance right here. Melo's got to better get his coaching chops out right now. Melo, we got to win this one. We got to win it for Ace Bailey. We got to win it for Dylan Harper. I'm expecting to see a competitive performance. The crowd, actually, like there's lots of noise out there. Jan Conan Niederhauser striking first blood for Team Melo. Gotta love that one. That is Ace Bailey right there with a missed 3 on that one, but he's getting back on defense, which I really like that play. There's another floater there by the G League team. I think that's Ron Harper Jr. No, that is a miss. Somebody's going to go to the line. Or is that Sean East the second? Hard for me to follow. Klingen on that one. Donovan Klingen there. Trailblazers center missing with the block on that one. You guys would know him if you watched the stream yesterday that the Jazz had against the Blazers. Klingen had a really good game on that game. Doing really well. All right. It is now. It's Team Melo right now. Melo out there. Nice pick and roll action there between Castle and Klingen. Klingen goes out and gets the dunk. Loving that little play right there. That's another miss by Team Austin. Austin Rivers, you are sorry. So far, Austin Rivers, I'm not liking what Rivers those are doing. But they do got some great sides. Jan Conan Niederhauser, the Clippers young rookie. If you didn't know that, in this recent year's draft, shown a lot of potential. I've seen him going up against my Utah Jazz several times. He's kind of owned Filipowski when Filipowski's played again in that center position. Nice shot there. I need to actually start getting some of the names of some of these guys, because even though I watch a lot of basketball, I gotta say that I haven't been quite familiar with some of the names here. Ace Bailey right there passing to Stephen Castle. Klingen there on the other end gets a dunk. Team Austin Rivers' team, they're the ones that I am not quite sure on. That's another 3. That's a missed 3 by Team Austin. Dylan Harper gets the rebound, passes it to his Rutgers teammate, or former Rutgers teammate, Ace Bailey. Ace there getting the rebound, pass it to the corner. That's an assist there for Ace. A 3 by Donovan Klingen, playing really well right now. Loving that play. Team Melo up 7-4 right now. Oh, that's another 3. Team Melo are really lighting it up right now. That time by Reed Shepherd. Reed Shepherd balling the fuck out. There we go. All right, that's a miss. That's nothing but air on that one. Ron Harper Jr. sporting his new cornrows. Loving the rose, sir. Loving the rose. Castle there with a nice mid-range shot. Team Melo up 12-4 right now. We do got a couple of comments there in the chat. Jacob Gala says, hold on, let me put this up on screen. What is the game on? I'm here in Canada. The game is on TSN right now. So it's not on the NBA app right now. It is on live TV. So if you don't have the channel, unfortunately, you won't be able to watch. At least I think definitely here in Canada. I'm not sure about the US, unfortunately, though. Yeah, so as I said, Jacob, here it's on TSN. Let me be more specific. TSN 5 HD. That's what I'm watching it on right now. I'm not based in the US, so I'm not quite sure. I believe in the US is NBC Sports when I was checking yesterday to potentially see the channel. Victim of Fate says, let's go team. T-Mac is facing after this game. So it'll be quite interesting if it's Team T-Mac in the end versus Team Melo. But, I got to root on my boy Ace Bailey. I think you are cheering for Team T-Mac because a certain Con Knipple might be playing for Team T-Mac. I'm not sure about that. I do need to go about and find out the overall teams for the Rising Stars game again. Actually, I have it right here. So for Team Melo, in this game, it's Ace Bailey, Stephen Castle, Donovan Klingen, Jeremiah Fizz, Cooper Flagg, who's supposed to be on this team, is out. Dylan Harper, Colin Murray Boyles, and Reed Shepherd. On Team T-Mac, now it's confirmed. Con Knipple is on Team T-Mac, along with Trey Johnson, Bucket Getter, Bob Carrington, AJ Mitchell is out. Zachary Risache, Cam Spencer, Jalen Tyson, and Khalil Ware. And then Team Austin, who Team Melo are playing right now, we got Sean East II, Young Hansen, Ron Harper Jr., David Jones Garcia is out, Elijah Martin, Jan Conan Niederhauser, Tristan Newton, and Jameer Young. And Mac McClung looks like he's also out as well. And I can understand why, they're not treating my boy Mac McClung correct. So I know Mac McClung is suffering from that backiotomy. That's I know he's suffering from that right now. No problem, Jacob Gala. No problem, sir. I hope you managed to find us through. If not, I'll try my best to kind of showcase exactly what's going on right now. That's another 3. Young Hansen right there for Team Austin, dropping a 3-piece. Right now, it is 14-12 right now in favor of Team Melo. Stephen Castle being marked pretty good. I think that's Sean East II. And it looks like it's going to be a break right now. Team Melo up 16-12. Game goes to 24, by the way. So, yep, Sean East II right there. Of the SLC stars, game started out pretty well. It looks like it's a pretty good atmosphere in there. Everybody's getting to see some competitive basketball. Both teams are, they're really going at. I can't say really going at it. Like, they are being competitive. They are like playing defense. The G League guys are going out there like they're trying. It's not just like just lackadaisical. So it's a pretty good game to watch. Victim of Fate says McClung needs to be in the league next season. I hope so, but unfortunately, how many teams does he need to be on for a team to take him seriously? You know what? Started out an opportunity with the Lakers. They got rid of him, and he's just kind of bounced around. Had a time with the Sixers. Well, I thought finally with the Pacers, when they signed him earlier on this season, especially when the Pacers had tons of injuries, I thought, great, that's a good opportunity for him. Even if he was to get like just the rest of the season with the Pacers, he can show what he could do. But literally 2 days later, they got rid of him. And I'm sure that they did that in order so that they could hold on to his rights to have him in their G League team. But I think Matt McClung is tired of playing in the G League. And I think it's fans like yourself and fans like myself that are like, guy deserves an opportunity. But I hope he, keeps his faith. I hope he stays with it. And yeah, I hope one day he gets a chance. But he's got such a big brand that, if he really wants to play, he might have to go to Europe. But yeah, that's the thing. He's done it all in the G League. Like, he's been G League MVP, obviously the dunk contest. Like, he's made the G League like all first team. I think before he's even won most improved. Like, he's done everything he possibly can in the G League. That's why I always tell people, like, unfortunately, the G League is not like a good way for a player to develop and get better to eventually be in the NBA, because like, from what I heard, Mac McClung, the reason why he isn't getting a lot of opportunities in the G League, because teams value size more than anything else, like more than skill. So even though I do think that he's skillful enough and he can play, like, I think Mac McClung is like 6'1", 6'2". They would rather ride with somebody that's like 18 years old who that they can develop on their own, rather than go with a Matt McClung. So like Jace Richards, who just got drafted by the Orlando Magic, he's 6 foot. Like, Matt McClung is slightly taller than him. Like, the Orlando Magic could have kept Matt McClung. Like, they had Matt McClung last season. So I feel sorry for the guy. But unfortunately, it's the NBA. It is what it is, and that's just how it is. Lots of politics, and it's not just about the talent anymore. It's just more about what that player can do from the business side. All right, guys, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Game is back right now. It is Team Austin's ball. They bring the ball up the court now. I think that is oh, here we go. That's a three there by Team Austin. Team Austin, I think that is Elijah Martin right there with the three. That's another bucket there by Team Melo. That's another three. Oh wow, that was really good. That was really good. I think that is Tristan Newton there for Team Austin. That's another three there by Team Melo. And right now, see, now it's starting to get kind of casual. Now they're really just kind of trading threes. That's an interception. Oh, it's a steal. It's two steals, back-to-back steals. Oh, that's another three there. Team Austin firing right back. That's another three. Team Melo, nothing but air on that one. I think it's going to be a loss. Oh, Young Hudson. Young Hudson there with a layup. Giving Team Austin 23. And I think Team Austin very close to winning this. Game goes to 24. Team Austin is just one behind right now. Big smile on Young Hudson's face. Good for him getting an opportunity to go out there. I'm sure right now the streams from China are going to be a ton. Donovan Clingan coming back into the game. Reed Shepard coming out the game. We got Sean East II also coming out. All right, Young Hudson going to the line to shoot one. Oh, sorry, my bad. The game goes to 40. My bad. No, so we got quite a while to go. All right, Stephen Castle now with the ball now. He tries to shoot for a fadeaway, but nothing but air on that one. Ball's picked up right now by Team Austin. They got it. Young Hudson right there. Hudson. Oh, Hudson loses the ball now. A little bit too much athleticism there. Dylan Harper putting one on him. The San Antonio Spurs rook. Just too much for Young Hudson. Jeremiah Fears coming into the game. That's a three there by Young Hudson. That's a miss. Good rebound there by Ace Bailey, Utah Jazz rook. Dylan Harper right there through the legs, making him dance. He hits a three. No, that's a miss. Ace Bailey with the rebound. Nice back to Ace Bailey right there, cleaning it up by Jeremiah Fears. Give it a nice little bucket there. Team Rivers now bring the ball up. That's a three. That's a miss there. Ace Bailey again with the rebound. Ace Bailey doing a nice dogged work. He hasn't really shown a lot of his attacking threat. He shoots a three. He hits a three. And you know what? I have done a complete disservice to my live streaming duties because normally that's a three there for Ace Bailey. He gets the first three. Then on the other end, off again, a three-piece. Jan Conan Niederhauser hits it with a biscuit with 2 points. A three there by oh my God. By Donovan Clingan. Clingan misses. What was that? Nice setup there. I'm loving this. The crowd are really actually making this game really good. The crowd are enjoying it. See, this is what I like. The crowd and intensity here is better than the regular All-Star game. And that's why I hope that the All-Star games on Sunday is the atmosphere there is better, because so far you could see and hear people are enjoying it. Like I gotta say, like I'm enjoying it. Like it's not super intensive, but like it's enough. Like it's more than enough. Everybody's getting back in transition. Everybody's defend. Everybody's trying to attack and defend. Like there's no sloppiness. Look at that. Young Hansen there gets past Klingen, goes off for a layup. And looking for the referee for a free throw. Is he gonna get a free throw? Wow, he's getting a free throw. Wow, that's incredible. He's gonna get a free throw, Young Hansen. Up the complaining. Victim of fate. I like the cap on point. Makes them look really lock in on defense because then it's not just scoring. They had to get stops too. Yep. No, I agree. Victim of Fate also goes on to say, but it's all for fun at the end. It's for the fans. I completely agree. It's just that at the end, like people just want something that looks like what you normally would see on a regular NBA court. And I think with the Rising Stars game, you see that. Like you get that. Like yes, not every single possession, everybody's like locked in their position, but like everybody's playing like moderate level of defense. Everybody's playing moderate level of offense. Everybody's passing, moving, and because it's the G League guys, in my opinion, got like most of Team Austin are G League guys, like straight up, like they don't play in the NBA. They're going out there giving it, and I like that. I like that. So it's been great. It's been really great so far. The game is on break right now. I'm going to take a little bit of a break myself, but I will be right back just before at the game when it comes back on air. So I'll be right back.
It's time. What time is it? The signs are obvious. It's time for something magnificent. Tremendous. Something of purpose. It's all threaded together. That's what we are. Ryan hosts the Oscars live Sunday, March 15th on CTV. Stream on Crave.
Okay, we are back. And it looks like they got a little bit of a commercial here. Once this is done, then we can really get started back to the game. Well, there's 11 people that's watching the stream right now, guys. Apart from Victim of Fate and Jacob Gala, let me know what your thoughts are on the game. Who you're rooting for? Team Melo, Team Mac, Team Rivers, Team Vince. Let me know what that looks like. Right now, Team Austin is in the lead right now. Ace Bailey there just dropping a biscuit, as in a deuce. Now, good defense there by Ace Bailey, the young Conan Niederhauser. Young Hansen there getting one over Klingen. 32-28 in favor of Team Austin. Dylan Harper is going to have to try to do something there. Ace Bailey right there on the wing. Ace Bailey there with a three. That's nothing but air. Come on, Ace. You got to do better than that. Team Rivers there on the breakaway now. Sean East the second. Young Hansen. Oh, I thought he was going to go for a three there. Is there going to be some pick and roll? No, little ISO ball. That doesn't manage to work. Team Melo on the counterattack. Ace Bailey. Oh, Ace Bailey trying to set up Dylan Harper. It doesn't quite work. Dylan Harper out there. Reed Shepard now has the ball. And you know Reed's feeling froggy. Reed making him dance. It's a three by Reed Shepard. Oh, Reed Shepard. There we go. Reed Shepard with a three. I am really liking that. Woo, that was nice. I am liking that. Reed Shepard right there putting Team Melo just down by one instead of being down by four before. Team Austin right there doing their thing. Here we go. Shawnee's second gets past Dylan Harper. Oh, ball goes out. It's a turnover. It's going to be back to Team Melo. Dylan Harper. See, this is how competitive this game is. They're right, like you got Reggie Miller. They're literally doing X's and O's on the screen right now because the game is relatively competitive. Guys are out here sweating. Young Hansen is sweating. Dude, listen, I love it. I love it. All right, Team Melo has the ball now. I think there's a couple of changes there. Stephen Castle's back into the game. Pass it to Klingen. Castle there. Out to the corner. It's another three. Oh, that's another three ball. There we go. Again, yes, it is. Reed Shepard dropping a three-piece. Oh, that's another turnover there by Team Austin on the other end. They try to go for a layup. That doesn't work. Reed Shepard absolutely on fire. Good setup there by Stephen Castle on that play. Stephen Castle right there bringing the ball up right now. Trying to make him dance. Isn't able to do. Klingen there. Setting the screen. Pass it to Castle though. Stephen Castle right there going for a layup. He gets fouled. And Castle's going to go to the line. Really like the intensity of the game. You could see the sweat on most of the players, to be fair. Look at that. I think that was Ron Harper Jr. getting a foul on Stephen Castle, fouling him from behind. This game has the perfect level of pace for an all-star game. You're getting a good number of physicality. Everybody's, defending at a reasonable level. There's like they're taking it somewhat seriously. Like, really enjoyed this. All right, Stephen Castle. Oh wow, behind the goal, there's a sea of people behind the basket. And Stephen Castle was taking a shot, had it there packed. Literally, it's a whole row section of fans there just watching. And you know what? I'm actually not sure that besides those fans, maybe they're the ones making most of the noise because I'm looking into the crowd and it doesn't look like there's a lot of seats there. I'm trying to see if it's packed because it's so dark that like I could tell that there are some people there, but it doesn't look like it's sold out. Jeremiah Fairs there getting another bucket for Team Melo. Team Melo up by 4. That's going to be another turnover by Team Austin. Team Melo very close. Oh no! I'll be right back, guys. Hold on. My camera battery ran out. Okay, this is what we can do. All right. All right. Literally, Melo is 2 points away from winning this. We got Dylan Harper making him dance. Dylan Harper right there for 2 points, and it's over. Team Melo win. Team Melo win. They're going to the championship game. Ugh. Well, they're going to the finals. They're going to the finals. Team Melo win thanks to Dylan Harper. There's nowhere that I can look at the stats. Ron Harper is there. Happy is Larry because either way, he was going to win either way. One of his sons was going to make it to the championship. And obviously we know Ron Harper knows all too well what it's like to be in a championship. Look at him making Sean East their dance. Ron Harper, Dylan Harper. Oh no, it's his brother. He scores one over on his brother. I completely missed that one. Oh, and Ron is laughing his ass off. Wow, that's incredible. That's incredible. Dylan Harper gets one over on Ron Harper Jr. And you got to say that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Brother on brother action, and it ends up going out like this. I need to fix my camera, guys. Just give me 1 sec. I'm going to fix my camera, but I need to go off for probably like 10 seconds. Give me a sec. Hold on. All right. We're completely back. Battery is charged. I need to go and charge the rest of my batteries. But that was a good game. That was a real good, exciting game there. Some brother on brother action. And the fact that it ended with one brother taking out another brother. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Dylan Harper right there getting one over Ron Harper Jr. That's nice. And I'm sure you guys are going to see the highlights on ESPN. I thought that was great. Really good competitive performance from the guys. I don't think it's sold out there. I think that there's a lot of empty seats in the middle, and they darkened it so people wouldn't see, except for behind the basket where it's absolutely packed. Because I think right now they're in the Clippers stadium, so that the Clippers wall is packed with people, and they were doing a lot of cheering. You could tell the sound, like it feels like there's a lot more people than what they're showing. But like, if there were empty seats there, like I don't get it. Like, why weren't they trying to sell those seats? Because it's crazy that there were that many empty seats there. Because it looked like it was like half capacity. Because hey, I would have gone. I would have been like, forget this stream. I'm gonna go watch the Rising Stars game. But that is what it is. And then next, it looks like we're gonna have Team Vince versus Team T-Mac. So we are gonna see. Oh, you know what? Let me just show you guys, like instead of telling you, like what's gonna be going on. Let me share my screen. Okay, so this is what it is, right? We just saw Team Melo, right? And we just saw Team Austin. Now we got Team Vince and Team T-Mac. We got Con Knipple. We got Trey Johnson, Bob Carrington, Zachary Sachet, Cam Spencer, Jalen Tyson, and Khalil Ware versus Matas Bazelius, Cedric Coward, Yegor Demon, VJ Edgecombe, Keyshawn George, Derek Queen, and Jalen Wells. Ooh, this is going to look nice. This is going to look very, very nice. Get ready. Get ready. That's what I'm trying to say. These are the guys that are playing. And I'll keep this up here until the game gets ready to start, because I don't think that there's that many gaps. And obviously a game that only goes to like 40 and where there's like there wasn't much defense, but at least like guys were making an attempt. It's all for the fans. And like I could honestly say, like, I was entertained. Very good. Leave your comments below. What do you think about the game if you were watching it? Shout out to the 11 people out there. If you haven't left a comment there in the chat, do leave one. Interested to hear what other people think about the game. Okay, it looks like game's getting ready to come back on right now. Also curious to find out what the comments going to be. Like, I know, I really would have loved to find out like who scored what. Or maybe that's something I'll do next year where I'll go up and track all the points and assists, because that actually could have been pretty cool. All right, looks like game's coming back now. All right. I gotta say, the Intuit Dome looks really pretty. Like, literally, it is a dome with these flashing blue lights on it. It actually looks pretty good. Looks real nice. All right, they're talking to Carmelo Anthony right now, because obviously he's now in the championship. Vince Carter, he said, is nervous, but like this is what they're going up against. You know what I mean? Okay, I think there were a couple of comments there. Victim of Fate said, just continue on his last point on Mac on the All-Star game. At the same time, you don't want no injuries to occur. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I mean, I completely agree. Like, I'm not trying to say like you do what happened, like you get super physical, but you know, you want to treat it like a basketball game. T Mano's World says, how many points Mac McClung had? Was that in because of what he did in the NBA? Let me go find that out, because I know, like, for the amount of minutes that he played, like, he did pretty decently. But it's like I've heard other NBA players, like former NBA players, talk about it. Like, it has nothing to do with his skill. Like, he has enough skill. The problem is that, like, he is short for his position. Like, he's 6'1", and what teams will do is they will compare him to every other 6'1" point guard, and the other 6'1" point guards are the special ones. They're the Chris Pauls. Like, even if you don't look at like 6'1", if you just look at the ones around 6'1", the ones that are like 6 foot, 6'1", and 6'2", that's where you're talking about Dame, Steph, Brunson, CP3. Shout out to CP3, who just retired today, unfortunately, forcefully. But like, it's one of those whereby, like, yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, he would have had to have been really special at his size to be able to get an opportunity. Like, he would have to be like another Steph Dame type level. Like, that's the only way that you get drafted like that size into the NBA. Like, I'm, you know, it is what it is. All right. So we got Team Vince versus Team T-Mac. And I know all these guys, so this is going to be easier for me to follow. And it's so crazy, right, to see T-Mac and Vince really acting like coaches. Like, I know it's all jokes and entertainment, but, like, still, like, they're suited and booted on the side. All right, here we go. Diego Demon gets the first bucket. Team Vince there in the orange. Team T-Mac there in the black. We got Con Knipple with the ball out. Now, shout out to Victim of Fate there. Your boy had the ball. Pass it to Cam Spencer, and Cam Spencer wastes no time. None. Cam Spencer out there dropping a three-piece. All right, go Demon there with the ball. He passes it, tries to set up an alley-oop there. I don't know who that was for. That might have been for Matas. I think it was, but not going anywhere. Cam Spencer right there trying to do a few things. He passed it to Trey Johnson. Trey Johnson there with a three. That's a miss. Con Knipple gets the rebound on that one. He takes another three. That's a miss. And then Derek Queen there gets the rebound. And Black Jokic right there passing it out. VJ Edgecombe there with a three. That's a miss. Matas there with a three. He drops one. There we go, Matas. 5-3 for Team Vince right now. Trey Johnson right there going in for a layup. He gets fouled. He's going to the line, I think. Oh, did they just say? I don't think it's going to be. I think it's out of bounds off of Trey. No, that's got to be a foul. Derek Queen gets him. Oh, it's side out. Side out. Team T-Mac gets the ball. They get the bucket. Both teams 5-5 at the moment. That's a three there by Diego Demon, but that's a miss. Rebound there is collected by Khalil Ware. And Khalil Ware there with a three. He drops it. Really liking Khalil Ware, boy. If the Miami Heat don't want him, I'll take him at Utah if Walker Kessler doesn't sign. Derek Queen out there. That's a miss, too. Ball goes out, and Keyshawn George. It's going to be a turnover. It's going to be back to Team T-Mac. All right, Cam Spencer right now goes around the screen. Little setup there for Khalil Ware. Khalil Ware misses with the dunk. VJ Edgecombe right there, passing it to Matas. Keyshawn George with a three. That's a miss on that one. Rebound collected. Trey Johnson right there. He's moving. Tries to get past the defender. Gets past it. Still manages to get the layup in traffic. Trey Johnson right there on that one. Team T-Mac up 10-5. Team Vince shooting too many threes right now. They are not good at threes. Team T-Mac, they're out here draining it. It's another miss. Keyshawn George. Oh, that's goaltending. That's been awarded to Team Vince. Right now, Team Vince Carter hasn't been doing that well. But let's see if Con Knipple has something to say about it. He's got the ball now. Con Knipple out there to trip. Oh, nice little alley-oop there. Hold on. Who was that? Oh, I think that's Jalen Wells. Jalen Wells right there giving an alley-oop, setting up Khalil Ware. Sorry, Jalen Tyson right there setting up Khalil Ware. My bad on that one. Then Jalen Tyson coming out the game. Cam Spencer coming out the game. It's going to be a couple of changes there. All right, Keyshawn George there to Derek Queen. Derek Queen, is he making him dance? Look at Derek Queen right there. Woo! No, that's a miss still, Derek Queen. Nice little play by Derek Queen. Trey Johnson. Trey Johnson's on fire! Trey Johnson's on fire! Trey Johnson's on fire! I said Trey's on fire. Trey Johnson is on fire. He has been the best player on Team T-Mac right now. Wow. And Team T-Mac is in the lead. Game is on break right now. We got a couple of we got another comment in there. G Wiz says, how's DC doing? DC. I don't know who DC is. Am I missing something? You mean DQ? You mean Derek Queen? Or is this Cedric Coward? Yeah, if you can expand on that, more than happy to tell you. But I could say, starting with everybody that's here, right? Matas Bezelius, he's been all right. Keyshawn George has been all right, but you haven't really noticed him. Cedric Coward, I haven't really noticed so much. Derek Queen, he hasn't had very much of an impact in the game, but he's been involved. Same thing there with Jalen Wells. Diego Demon, he's been there, he's been all right, and VJ Edgecombe has been all right. Bob Carrington, haven't noticed much. Trey Johnson has been on fire. Con Knipple, he's been all right throughout this game. Cam Spencer's been pretty good. Jalen Tyson and Khalil Ware have been good too. And Zachary Sachet, I haven't noticed. If he has even, if he has played, I haven't noticed him. I haven't noticed him. So,
scattered around the house. Isn't that going to slow down the game? Not with their Wi-Fi. Connect to Team Canada on Bell Pure Fiber.
All right. I'm going to take a quick break, but I will be right back, guys. All right. We're back. VJ Edgecombe there gets a bucket. Team T-Mac up by 6 right now, 15-9. That's going to be a foul. Bob Carrington right there trying to set up Khalil Ware with an alley-oop. Team T-Mac looking real good. I will say that. Looking real good. Will I be showing the game? No, I won't be showing the game. All I'm doing is just a reaction to the game. I'm watching the game, doing my live commentary on it. Like that's what I do. No, I can't show the game. The game is on regular TV. It's not even on League Pass. Yeah, even if I could stream it, like I wouldn't. Nathan. I don't know if you don't have the channel. I'm not actually sure how to watch it. Before I had the channel, I used to just watch it on Prime. I think on Prime they still like do the stream for the game, especially this season. Now that Prime have access to the NBA, but like there's no like when I mean that this is my Rising Stars live stream, as in I'm live streaming my reaction to the game through play-by-play commentary. All right, we got Bob Carrington with the ball now. He gets past the screen right now. That's another, like, again, they just throw it up to the big fella. Khalil Ware goes for the dunk. And you know what? These guys are going for it. That's a three. That's a three ball right there. Keyshawn George there with a three. That's a miss there. The Zachary Risachet, who I talked about before, Keyshawn George there with the ball, loses it, manages to get it back in traffic. And VJ Edgecombe, what are we going to see from Valdez? Valdez, no. Bob Carrington right there. He's putting it on. Bob out there to Risachet. Risachet with a miss. Keyshawn George there gets the rebound. And VJ Edgecombe. Oh, Matas Buzelis gets fouled. Looks like he gets fouled by a combination between Con Knipple and Jalen Tyson. I think they're putting that one on Con Knipple on that one. All right, Matas Buzelis is out to shoot two. He makes the first one. Team Vince down by 4. They're making a round of changes right now. Matas Buzelis is still going to have one more free throw to shoot. But I think there's going to be changes from both teams right now. Team T-Mac are making some changes there in the background. I think Cam Spencer's coming back into the game. That's a miss there by Matas Buzelis. Trey Johnson is back into the game. He gets the rebound, and he's going to try to set things up. No, he passes to Bob Carrington, point guard there for the Wizards. Bob Carrington there with a fadeaway. Hits one there. There we go, Bob. And then Keyshawn George right there passing it to VJ Edgecombe. Nice one there by VJ. And VJ Edgecombe's going to go to the line. He's going to go to the line to shoot two. Like, he gets fouled there by Bob Carrington trying to go for the layup. Nice little Euro step on that one by VJ. VJ Edgecombe there hitting the first one. All right, VJ Edgecombe makes both of them. Team Vince down by 4 right now. Game's starting to get kind of close. All right, Cam Spencer, he's been marked pretty tightly right now by Jalen Wells. Risachet there with a 3. Oh, that's just poor from Risachet. God. Oh, Carter Bryant. Hold on, is that Carter Bryant? Oh, yes, it is Carter Bryant. Hold on, what? Am I missing something? No. What? That couldn't have been Carter Bryant. Like, I need to find that out. Like, that looked like that was Carter Bryant. All right. Nevertheless, I'll sort that out later. I need to find out who shot that shot. That's last shot. They said Carter Bryant, but Carter Bryant's not on the list for this game. Oh wow, that's a beautiful three there by Jalen Tyson. Queen there with a three. That's a miss there by Derek Queen. Cam Spencer right now getting a rebound on that one. He's got Jalen Wells there that's on him. So it's Keyshawn Georgia on him. There's a lot of afros going on right now. A lot of afro sheen. Risachet with another three. Oh, sweet Jesus. That's another miss by Zachary Risachet. That's a three there. And I can't tell who that is. Oh, it is Carter Bryant. Carter Bryant. Hold on. Have I got them? I must be having the wrong list or something. Carter Bryant right now is playing. He's not on the infographic that what you guys could see there. Okay, all right. I see it. I see it. Cedric Coward is out injured, so Carter Bryant was the replacement, and I guess he's the replacement because he's also in the dunk contest. So it's probably really easy to have him. But so yeah, it was Carter Bryant. Carter Bryant there, we're getting a couple of points. I think he hits a three and he gets a dunk, which is nice. Nice there for him. He's really been working on that 3-point shot because when I saw him at Summer League, terrible shooter, terrible, and he's come a long way to kind of improve that. So I'm really liking Carter Bryant, and I won't be doing a stream of the dunk contest because I just think it's going to be lame. But I'll have to see where all of it goes. Nevertheless, I'm also going to take a break. Game is on a break right now, and I will see you in like a couple of minutes. All right. Game is back. They're talking to Melo on the side. Obviously, because we know the championship game is coming. No, I can't even say a championship game. Like the finals of this Rising Stars competition. Cam Spencer out there with a three. That's a miss from him. Carter Bryan right there with the rebound. Carter Bryan right there trying to get. Ooh, he's looking at bully ball time. Ooh. Nice, great footwork from him. He's right there sporting some new cornrows. Like, that's why I didn't recognize him. Last time I saw Carter Bryan, like, he had a little afro going on. But looks like he has just enough hair to have some cornrows. That's a three there for Team Mac. You know what that means. Diego Demon there with the ball now. Look at him passing it out. Jalen Wells there with a three. That's a three. That's a three by Jalen Wells. Jaden Tyson gets fouled by Diego Demon trying to go in for a layup. That's one thing I'll say is that this game, real physical. And you got a situation where both teams are trying. Like, it's not super crazy physical to where they might get injured, but like they're gonna make strategic fouls where needed, and you know everybody's trying on defense. Not crazy defense, but it is like. Sportsman SYD says, how many points Con got? And D-Rom, what's going on, D-Rom? Replied, Con has 4 points right now. Donovan Mitchell is in the building right now. I see they just pan the camera to him. So that's pretty good to see. Oh, look at that conquer there. It's a turnover there. Jalen Wells there getting the ball. Look at him setting it up. Sets it up for Matas Buzelis with a dunk. Game is level right now, 29-29. 11 points until that target score. Look at that. Oh, here we go. Khalil Ware right now. Oh, Khalil Ware with a miss in the paint. What is going on? Jalen Wells there with a three to take the lead by Vince Carter. No. Oh, wow. Rebound there by Keyshawn George. And he gets fouled. Going for the three-point conversion. Team Vince finally managed to take the lead in this game. Team T-Mac has just been so good from the beginning, but finally, Team Vince Carter is finally coming back into this, and they got Vince Carter on the side, super ecstatic. Oh, that's a miss there by Keyshawn George. What is going on? Jalen Wells there with a three. No, that's a miss. Keyshawn George. Oh, looks like ball goes out. Like, whose ball is it? All right, looks like it's going to be a bit of a break right now. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened on that last play. The ball went out, but I can't tell who it went out on. It looked like it came off Keyshawn George, but it looks like it might have been either Cam Spencer or Jalen Tyson. But a timeout is called, and Team T-Mac, they're coming together to talk tactics on what they're going to do. But I'm really enjoying this game. Like, I thought the last game that was played was pretty physical, but this one is just as physical as well. All right. Break is over. The timeout is done. And we are very close to getting to that target score of 40. They got T-Mac and Vince Carter mic'd up, so they're constantly going back and forth, trying to figure out like what both are saying. But all right, it was Team Vince's ball. It's a 3. Oh, that's a deep 3. That's a deep 3, boy. That's a deep 3 there. That time by Keyshawn George getting a 3. Team Vince now up by 5. Trey Johnson right there. He's got the ball right now. Con Knipple with a 3. That's a miss. Come on, Con. Bro, what you doing, man? I got Hornets fans in the building waiting for you, doggy. All right. Keyshawn George out there. Look at the swing. Valdez, VJ Edgecombe with a 3. The Bahamian from Bimini drops a 3-piece. Team Vince up by 8 right now. It's another missed 3 by Team T-Mac. Jalen Wells right there. Out there. Yegor Demon with a 3. That's a miss. What can Team T-Mac do? Can they come back into this? I don't think so. What was that? That was probably the sorriest shot that I've seen so far. Matas Bruzelius with a 3. That one's a miss. Trey Johnson gets the rebound. He brings the ball up. Trey Johnson with a 3. Oh, Trey Johnson hits a 3. Trey Johnson's not playing now. Here we go. All right. Team T-Mac, they're down by 5 right now. But Team Vince, if they score a 3, then that's it. All right. Valdez, VJ Edgecombe. Hey, these rising stars, like, they're actually playing pretty well. Valdez with a layup. Oh, it's a steal. It's a steal. Oh, VJ. Oh. T-Mac has got the stoic look on his face. Look at him, picking him up full court. Listen, I'm picking him up full court in an all-star game. Love it. Look at the Cam Spencer right there. Look, like they wanted Jalen Tyson. Oh, Jalen Tyson, he's making Yago dance now. Jalen Tyson there, layup. Oh, Jalen Tyson gets the bucket. Team T-Mac still down by 5. Yago Demon with the ball now. Can they do the miracle, Team T-Mac? Yago Demon has the ball now, passes it to Matas Buzelis with a 3. That's another miss. Team T-Mac has a chance in this. Trey Johnson right there. Trey with a fadeaway. Misses. What the devil? Get the ball and dunk that B. Oh, Trey Johnson with a 3. That's another miss. What are they doing? Team T-Mac still have the ball right now. Constant rebounding. Cam Spencer with the ball now. Lots of good defense there by Team Vince. Guarding those 3-point shooters. Cam Spencer right there. Getting a 2-piece. Team T-Mac still down by 3. But Team Vince just need to get 1 point. And Valdez with a fadeaway. VJ. And that's it. Valdez helping to beat Team T-Mac. And Vince Carter is on the court. Mr. Serious. Here we go. Wow. You know what? I did not expect that. Gotta say, I really thought the Team T-Mac would have won with Trey Johnson and Con Knipple there. I thought it was going to be way too much. But Valdez, VJ Edgecombe, Carter Bryan, I think being one of the big difference makers coming up off the bench, providing real good value. Keyshawn George moving the ball real nicely. Jalen Wells, some of the good defensive work that he was doing, dropping a lot of three balls really early on, but great work there by Team Vince. Great work by Team Vince, but I really thought Team T-Mac had it the way how they were using Trey Johnson, Con Knipple, Cam Spencer, Jalen Tyson, and Khalil Ware. For me, those 5 guys in particular, they were They were real good from the start of the game, and then things just were not knocking down for them. And they're interviewing VJ right now, and Vince Carter told him straight, just go out there and compete. Then that's all we got. That's all we got. We got a nice competitive game. They're out here like VJ is sweating right now. We got effort right now. This is why I have no problem doing a stream like this and watching this game, because you had two teams. I don't care that that they're young and name wise they're not superstars. I got two teams that competed. VJ Edgecombe finishing there with 17 points, from what I understand. Nice one there by VJ. I still do not see any box scores on anywhere regarding the game, and I thought it would have been real easy to find, but just I'm not getting any of that. They're showing highlights of VJ Edgecombe, him having a real good game. He was one of the key difference makers for Team Vince. I have to say that. Oh, and then they got a picture of T-Mac there. Actually looks like he's a little annoyed. He's kicking something. Also on the ground. But a great Rising Stars game. Gotta say that. Real good Rising Stars game. Real good competitiveness. So now we are going to see Team T-Mac versus Team Carter. This is what we're going to see here right now. We're going to see Ace Bailey and Stephen Castle and Donovan Klingen and Jeremiah Fears and Dylan Harper and CMB, Colin Murray Boyles and Reed Shepard versus Team Vince. VJ Edgecombe, Keyshawn George, Jalen Wells, Diego Demon, Matas Buzelius, Derek Queen, and I know there's one more that I'm missing out. Carter Bryan. Gotta remember Carter Bryan. Carter Bryan. The game's over. Team Vince won 41-35. Trojan. But there's still the finals. The final between Team Melo and Team Vince is going to start soon, and I'm going to stay and I'm going to watch the game, and then I'll let you guys know. But yeah, now we're approaching the final. I think when I saw it online, it's supposed to start like 9:25 my time, and right now it's like 9:23. So the game's pretty close. So stay tuned, and yeah, I'll be able to keep you guys updated on the score. But it's actually been pretty good. It's been a lot of fun, not as stressful as what I would normally get from an NBA game. But I'm just liking the fact that you got all these young, talented players out here, and they're just being competitive. And I think they're giving, at least me, I can't talk about anybody else. They're giving me what I've wanted, which was just a good competitive game. And I really like it. So I'm going to take a quick break. I need to rehydrate, but then I will be right back. And we'll get started to the final, which is going to be Team Melo versus Team Vince. And it's going to be a good one. Of course, I'm a Utah Jazz fan, so I got to support my guy, Ace Bailey here. So I'm Team Melo all the way, even though, I do like me some VJ Edgecombe, my Bahamian brother. But yes, sorry, I gotta go with Ace Bailey on this one. I'm going to go Team Melo. I will be right back, though, in a couple of minutes.
two men who would rather be anywhere else but here. But you're lost, so you gotta be there. Do you want to take full responsibility, or is there someone you want to blame?
All right, we are back, people. They're going through some of the highlights from the previous game between Team Vince and Team T-Mac, and now it is Team Vince versus Team Melo championship game. Oh, but I think this game is going to be good. I have been very entertained by this, and normally I hate All-Star Weekend. I think it's just boring. All right, game's getting ready right now. Little prayers being said by Team Vince. He might need it. We got a lot of stars out here. Tyrese Maxey's in the building. Game getting ready to start right now. I see there's a comment there in the chat. Couple of comments there. Nathan says can't find a stream anywhere for the game. Then goes on to say not bound down at the Peacock. I understand that. It sucks that they only focus on having the game on like one channel when I think stuff like this should be on just TV that everybody could get to. Because that for me, like, listen, I'm kind of old, and like that's how it was. Like you could see this on regular cable, like the free TV. All right, game has gotten started. Team Vince wins the jump ball, and now they are trying to let the threes rain, and finally they miss, and Team Melo has a chance to kind of keep going. We got John Red Guibani says he's cheering for Team Vince. So far, they've looked pretty good so far tonight, but they do concede first blood when Team Melo drops a triple threat with a three ball. Oh, man. Oh, Matas Brazilius. Unforgiving right there with a nice dunk. And Matas Brazilius there getting Team Vince there with a nice little biscuit. Ace Bailey on the other end trying to get to the basket, but playing real well, forcing the turnover. Forcing the ball out of bounds. Stephen Castle right there with a three. That's a miss. Keyshawn George getting a bucket, and Valdez, the best player from the last game right there, getting a bucket, and Team Vince now takes the lead. Dylan Harper right there with the ball now. Clingan with a three. Donovan Clingan drops a three-piece. And he actually had a really good game the last game. That's a three there by Derek Queen. That's another miss. Derek Queen not having a good couple of games here in these Rising Stars game. Dylan Harper with a three. Dylan Harper drops a three. He puts Team Melo back in the lead. They've got 9 points compared to Team Vince's 4 right now. VJ Edgecombe right there with the ball now. Pass it Derek Queen back there to VJ. VJ with a three. That's a miss. Keyshawn George right there getting the rebound after the layup, and then brings it back and ends up getting a bucket there for Team Vince. Dylan Harper right there making him dance. He shoots a three there, Dylan Harper. That's a miss on that one. Derek Queen now gets the ball. Derek Queen out there to Matas Buzelius. Matas there with some post game. He gets a nice little layup there. Team Vince back in this. It's 8-9 in favor of Team Melo, but Team Vince is just down by 1. Stephen Castle right there with the ball. Little shove action there. Pass it to Reed Shepard. Reed Shepard with a miss. And Matas Buzel is good defended there by Reed Shepard. But as we know, Reed Shepard's too small. Can't do anything with Matas. No, it's a steal by Reed Shepard. Reed Shepard right there just proving me wrong. Stephen Castle right there with a missed layup. Derek Queen right there gets the ball. He brings it up. And Yegor Demon right there getting the layup. Team Vince now takes the lead 10-9 right now. Stephen Castle there with a step back three. That's a miss. Derek Queen right there sorting it out. He gets the ball. He's going to bring it up. Derek Queen, it's a three ball. That's another miss. Derek Queen not shooting pretty well. Dylan Harper right there. He gets fouled. Pass it to Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey with a three. That's a miss. Stephen Castle right there passing it to Dylan Harper. Oh, Harper gets fouled. You could see that. That was obvious. That was an obvious trip there. That one on Yegor Demon on that one. Both teams starting out somewhat slow, shooting, attempting a lot of threes, I'd say. I can't even say shooting. Attempting a lot of threes by both teams. But both teams getting to the line real well. Being competitive. And that's all any fan right now could ask for. And I could honestly say as a basketball fan, I've been pretty entertained. Matas Buzelia is coming out the game. It looks like we got Jalen Wells coming in, Yegor Demon coming out, and I think Carter Bryan is coming in. Yep, that's right. Carter Bryan coming in the game there for Yegor Demon. So right now we got Carter Bryan, Jalen Wells, Keyshawn George, Derek Queen, and my guy Valdez, VJ Edgecombe in the game. Jalen Wells there with a missed three. Jeremiah Fears is in the game now for Team Melo. That's a three by Klingen. Klingen there with a miss. And Keyshawn George there. Sorry, Jalen Wells there getting the rebound. A lot of afros. I'm getting very confused. A lot of afros. Jalen Wells there with a nice little biscuit there with a two-piece. He gets a couple of points there. Team Vince now back in the lead, 12-11. Dylan Harper right there, passing it to Stephen Castle. Stephen Castle right there. Oh, he loses the ball. That's a steal there by Carter Bryan. Carter Bryan there getting the ball. He passes it to VJ Edgecombe. VJ Edgecombe with a missed three. Carter Bryan there getting the rebound after the miss. Nice, good work by Carter Bryan. He shoots a three. Carter Bryan there with a three ball. Carter Bryan ain't playing. He's playing like he wants this championship. I love it. I love it. Nice one there by Carter Bryan. Carter Bryan right there putting Team Vince up by 4 right now. Will G says they definitely should have aired this on via ESPN. Yes, I'll tell you that right now. Yes, because listen, if you remove the fact that like the guys aren't like super duper famous to where if you're a casual fan, maybe you don't know all of these guys. If you remove that fact, this is just a very nice competitive game. And if you like basketball and you watch the NBA and maybe you don't know a lot about some of these young players, this is a great game to get your feet wet, to understand, oh, these are these guys. Find out who Ace Bailey is, who Donovan Klingen is, Jeremiah Fears, Reed Shepard, VJ Edgecombe, Jalen Wells. This is the game for that. I like all of these games should have been on ESPN to make it way more accessible. But they've done, if you're trying, like for me, I'm in Canada, and unfortunately, like I pay for this. I pay for our TSN because, like, if you don't, then you don't have any other sports channels. It's TSN and Sportsnet. But in the States, like, they've got several channels, and this game should have been on a channel that everybody could have access to see. But you know, it's all about that moolah. It's all about the money, unfortunately. So shout out to the 17 people that are watching the stream. Much appreciated. If you do like watch along content, do subscribe to the channel. It does help the channel out. I'm a Jazz fan, data analyst, and I just love the game of basketball. And I'm trying to combine my passion for sports, my passion for basketball, and bring that together with some analytics. Right at the moment, I've kind of been focused more so on the watch-along content and doing my play-by-play commentary. But as the season goes on, I definitely will be doing a lot more analysis. I'll be introducing you more to my Power BI dashboard, where I've got a lot of data in regards to how these young players, how they're doing, like who are going to be the next superstars. That's why I kind of started the channel, even though, like, hey, all the vets are great, but understanding who are going to be the next big things is just as important as far as I'm concerned. So if you like that, do subscribe to the channel. We do have another comment here from Will G. He says, definitely would have given those guys exposure had they added on their facts. Like, great comment there. Great comment there, Will G. That's a great comment. It would have given these guys more exposure. Like, you see guys like Ace Bailey. I'm a Utah Jazz fan, right? I like so many people, the only thing they know about what Ace Bailey has done was when he got drafted, the whole controversy between the agent that he had at the time. They don't know how he's played. They know nothing. Having it on ESPN in the United States would have added that exposure and made people aware of more what they're doing. So when the regular season, when regular games do start, they could be like, oh, let me go check out that Ace Bailey guy. Oh, let me go check out Colin Murray Boyles. You know, like for me, like CMB, I don't watch a lot of CMB. And I live in Canada. Like, I do not watch Raptors like that. So I completely agree with you right there. Game started again. And Team Melo right there dropping another three-piece. Can they get a biscuit to take the lead? But they do got the three-piece, though. Right now, Team Vince up by 1, 15-14. VJ Edgecombe. There's some good defense going on right now by both teams. That's a miss there by VJ. Dylan Harper right there. Setting it up. Reed Shepard. That's going to be a three by Jeremiah Fears. Fears there with a three. Jeremiah Fears puts Team Melo up by 1. 17-15 in favor of Team Melo right now. Derek Queen there getting a layup finally. Derek Queen there getting a couple of points. He's not had a good couple of games here in this Rising Stars game. Hopefully this might be his game where he activates his superpowers, the superpowers that I've seen throughout the season. And I think Derek Queen could be something special. So I'd very much like him to show what he can really do. So again, another Derek Queen there showing what he could do right there. Long pass way out to Jalen Wells. Jalen Wells gets a nice layup on that one. Stephen Castle back into the game now. He's trying to set things up. He passes it to his Spurs compatriot, Dylan Harper. That's a missed three there by Harper. VJ Edgecombe gets the rebound on that one. VJ Edgecombe out, passes to Carter Bryant. Derek Queen there with a three. That's a miss there. Dylan Harper right there getting the ball. And Jeremiah Fears putting the afterburners on. Who does he? Looking like Jeremiah Fears going for an alley-oop, but misses on that one. Oh, Carter Bryant. Good point guard play. Trying to find Carter Bryant on that one. Keyshawn George doing really well on that one. Team Vince right now up by 4. Reed Shepard with a 3. Oh, there we go. Reed Shepard not playing around. There we go, Reed. Reed Shepard in that first game. Reed Shepard real good. Like, Reed Shepard has showed that if you do not guard Reed Shepard properly, he will just make you hurt all day long. We got another comment there in the chat. July CGM 17 says, "What's up from San Antonio, Texas?" What's up, Yo, Spurs have been very represented in this. Well, in all these teams, to be fair. Stephen Castle's been great. He's been one of the key reasons why they won that first game. Obviously, Dylan Harper in the first game, getting one over his brother, Ron Harper Jr., getting the winner on that one, and getting one on his brother. Obviously, you got Ron Harper Sr. there in the building. There's been lots of representation there from San Antonio Spurs. Carter Bryant has been fantastic. He was the difference maker in the last game for Team Vince and allowed them to win that game in order to come and be in this game against Team Melo. And right now, it's a close game. The game's super competitive. Real competitive right now. Like there's no crazy fouls. There's just, fouls on the arm, fouls on the hand when taking shooting. Nothing big. Nothing big. But like this is a great game where you could, everybody's offense is being shown, everybody's defense has been shown. Well, everybody's like special talent is being shown, and it's not besmirching the quality of the game. I love it. Honestly, I really like it. Now, I'll probably check out some of the All-Star game. I just hope, I hope it ends up being somewhat like this. I hope it ends up being somewhat like this because this game is has been great. Well, the last two games have been great, and I can honestly say I've been very, very entertained. All right, Team Melo's going to have the ball after the break. They're down by 1. Team Vince is up 23-22. And hold on. The game only goes to 25. Oh, well, like what the hell? Why are they not going to like 40? Why are they not going to 40? What the devil? What? I'm being robbed. So there's only Team Vince gets the next shot, they win. Or if Team Melo hits a 3, then they win. But Team Melo has got the ball right now. Dylan Harper right there with the ball now. Passes it to Jeremiah Fears. Fears no one. Jeremiah Fears just going up for the layup. He misses. Stephen Castle gets the bucket. And there's one. The fans are up. Cheering is up. Team Melo just has to get one more point and they win. But if Team Vince gets 2, are we going to see some defense? Valdez going on. Valdez gets shot down by Donovan Clingan. And rightly so. Valdez gets chopped down by Donovan Clingan. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. We got 1 point to go. Next point wins. Look at that. Look at that. Well done to Donovan Clingan. That's a foul. VJ Edgecombe should be going to the line to shoot 2. Yeah, that's a foul. That's a foul. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a foul. Yeah, VJ Edgecombe going. This is it. This is it. All right, VJ Edgecombe makes the first one. Both teams level 24-24. And unfortunately, like I've enjoyed this game so much. Like I don't want it to end at 25. Like this is crazy, man. Like why not let it go to 30? VJ Edgecombe giving Team Vince the win. And John Dredd Jubani ends up being correct. And Team Vince ends up winning. That, like, I'm quite disappointed. Obviously, I wanted Team Melo to win. I got my guy Ace Bailey there on Team Melo. And even though we didn't see a lot of Ace Bailey in the game, this has been a great game. It's been a really good game. But they need to make some changes in this game. This game should not be ending at 25. I'm very disappointed. This game has to be to 40. Make it even 50. How about 80? But I've been thoroughly entertained. They're talking to Vince Carter right now. Vince Carter talking about how he wanted to set the tone of how he wanted to play. Oh man, I'm good. Now they're getting ready to talk to Melo. T Mac is down there as well. I'm sure that they're going to talk to all three of them.
This means everything, and the one thing that we all got to say to them is that this is an opportunity to set the tone and set the tone for the weekend.
Vince Carter said it perfectly. This Rising Stars game is an opportunity to set the tone for the weekend. And that's exactly what these guys did. Really, really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. Like really enjoyed the game. They're now talking to Carter Bryan right now. Again, look, everybody's sweating. Like, it's nice. VJ Edgecombe being called the head of the snake today. Carter Bryan, I thought, played really well. Another big shout out to the San Antonio Spurs. A great representation. I thought that their guys played really well. Tyrese Maxey there is in the building as well, coming to watch again. I thought the support that obviously he's shown VJ Edgecombe. I think Tyrese Maxey is VJ Edgecombe's vet, and coming out there to support his guy. I think it's fantastic. I've thoroughly enjoyed this game. Really enjoyed this game. I hope the rest of All-Star the weekend is like this. Obviously, I'll keep an eye out on it. But, yeah, I don't. Yeah, you just don't know. Juan Albert Cortez Corral says, where can I watch it free? I don't know. Bro, if I could watch it for free, I wouldn't be paying for the channel. No, I have no idea where to watch this for free. And that's the problem that I have with the NBA is that they didn't give guys an opportunity to watch it for free. Even now, right? Like, they have prioritized the trophy celebration. Like, they're not even going to show the trophy celebration here in Canada. They're not even showing it. Like, crazy. Hold on. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, they're not even going to show the trophy celebration for this. And they're going to show me crappy Sports Center instead. Whilst if they just give me an extra 15 minutes to watch the trophy celebration, then I could get everything I wanted out of it. But fantastic game. Really enjoyed it. Shout out to Team Vince. They were great. But gotta say, yeah, I hope the rest of All-Star Weekend is great. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing some more coverage on the All-Star Weekend this weekend. I will be doing a stream for the championship game at definitely for sure. I kind of haven't decided whether I'm going to be doing the whole All-Star weekend on Sunday, I think it is. So yeah, I'll just hold on. Let me go and check like what's going on in terms of this weekend. Yeah, so from what I could see here, there's an All-Star round robin on Sunday from 4 p.m. my time, and then it goes straight up until 6 p.m. So yeah, on Sunday I'll be doing the All-Star round. Yeah, and then it doesn't look like it's going to be long. So one way or another, I'll do it, and I'll do it for my fans, and I'll do it for the subscribers, and hopefully it's somewhat good. So thanks, guys. Please do subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all on Sunday. Have a good night. Victor Maffei. Hold on. Whoa. Victor Maffei, who won? Team Vince won. Team Vince won. Your boys got knocked out in the first round, unfortunately. So that part actually kind of sucked. What they could have done, which would have probably made it a little bit better, is that they could have had like a third place game before having the final to have Team T-Mac versus Team Austin. Then we could get another look at like Con Knipple, Trey Johnson, more of the G League guys and how they've done, and then kind of take it from there. But we didn't get any of that right now. Oh, hold on. Oh, they are showing it. They are showing the trophy celebration. So we are going to have an opportunity to see that. I'm going to stay and watch that. I want to see at least who got player of the game. It's probably going to be VJ Edgecombe. Team Vince wins.
Before we hand out the trophy to Vince and the winning team, we got the runners up. So we got Austin.
Thanks a lot, Victim of Fate. Really appreciate it. I'll be doing the live stream on the All-Star game on Sunday, only just because Segway on the last stream asked for it. So I was like, screw it, like I'll do it. So I'll do it on Sunday. It's at 4 p.m. And yeah, obviously the game isn't quite as, I think it's just a little bit shorter than an NBA game. So I'll do it. So if you want, I'll be back on Sunday. If not, I'll see you next week. Have a good night, my brother. They just gave Team Vince the championship trophy. And those guys actually look super excited. That's real good. See, that's what you want. Matas Bezelius holding it up. I'm glad they didn't have like the MVP stuff for this, man. Like, it's really about the team, not about the individual. Vince Carter's talking about that's what he wanted, guys competing. I completely agree. Okay, so the head of Castrol America. Okay, so they are doing, I think, the MVP. VJ Edgecombe getting the MVP. Shout out to Castrol. If you want your gas, go to Castrol. And VJ Edgecombe gets the MVP and rightly deserved. Like, he was the difference maker. Look how excited they are. I love it. And I got to say, I watched the one maybe a year or two ago, the one 2 years ago with when Keontae George won it. And there was a lot of fakeness when they won it. Like, they didn't care about it. Yes, that's right, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Drop that like. All right, VJ Edgecombe, MVP of the Rising Stars game. Team Vince wins. And that's a great start to All-Star Weekend. Really actually enjoyed that. I just hope the rest of it is. So now I'm actually going to go now. So I'm done. I'm going to go. Peace out, and I'll see you guys on Sunday.